Brush what? Brush Prairie, where you can brush your horses, you can brush your crops, and in some places you might even be able to brush your neighbors. Well, not really, but some of the houses in the neighborhood are pretty close together, so it might actually kind of seem that way. But hi, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. I'm your guide to absolutely everything Southwest Washington, Clark County, Vancouver, even some Portland. And today we're going to talk about Brush Prairie, and I'm going to take you on a tour of pretty much my home city here, with a perfect blend of city and country living. Almost anyone can find a home that they love here in Brush Prairie. And it's located just 12 miles northeast of downtown Vancouver, and doesn't seem like it's big, but it is definitely growing. And like a lot of other areas we have spoken about, you will find that Brush Prairie is one of these places called a census designated place. But unlike Hawkinson, you will actually see the words Brush Prairie on your mail, which is kind of cool. And with a population of about 2,738 in 2020, the census area that they took it from was about a 7.6 square mile area. And it's actually a really big part of Clark County. So I'm going to tell you, Brush Prairie is the perfect mix of living in town and out of town. And depending upon what you're looking for, you're going to find it there. So most of Brush Prairie is located outside of the urban growth boundaries, but sometimes there's this little section inside the urban growth boundary that you can find where there's a huge amount of brand new build construction homes. And they're absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take you through one of those today. Can't wait to show you that one. But otherwise, it is farmland and 5 acres and absolutely stunning properties, beautiful homes, just breathtaking views at some of them. The third one, you gotta wait to see that one. The views at that place are gonna be absolutely amazing for you. And people love Brush Prairie for a whole slew of reasons, because it's really close to amenities, yet you still have 5 acres sometimes to live on. That's usually like what the zoning is. And you're pretty close to amenities. So you either jump over to 503 and go north to Battleground, or you can just go a tiny bit south. You will find a Fred Meyer grocery store, a Lowe's, you'll find some fast food, some banks. There's a Petco and a Sportsman's Warehouse, and even a Walmart over there. So super close, easy to get to. Other things people love about Brush Prairie is the fact that the schools are really good. So you're going to be in one of 2 high schools or school districts. You're either going to be in the Vancouver School District, or you're going to be in the Hawkinson School District, which we've already talked a little bit about Hawkinson. So if you have more questions, or you think Hawkinson might be a cool area for you, even if you like Brush Prairie, you probably like Hawkinson too. You can check out the video right here. We talk about how it is literally the best kept secret here in Southwest Washington, because it really is. It is the coolest community. But when it comes to schools, we've talked about Hawkinson, but we've got Prairie High School. And it is just on the corner of 503 and 119th. And great school, great athletics. I believe niche.com has it listed as a B+ school, where you're going to see 21-to-1 when it comes to student-teacher ratio, which is pretty common. Like the rest of the area here in Southwest Washington, a lot of the Vancouver schools will see that. Other high schools, you'll see that in the Richfield high schools, the Camas high schools. And Brush Prairie is just a very, blue-collar, farming, loving, caring community of hardworking people. I love it here. It's just perfect. You have the picket fences and the horse fields, horse pastures, and the horse barns. And I just absolutely love it. Also, some other cool little tidbits about Brush Prairie is you're going to be driving around the area and you're going to notice, and this is one thing I noticed earlier today, and I was like, I got to tell them about this, but the ditches on either side of the road. The roads are not very wide out here. They're country. I mean, we're country driving out here. And the ditches are really deep. One in particular, they call China Ditch. And they dug that many, many years ago. And about a week and a half ago, we had one of those atmospheric rivers. And China Ditch was just overflowing almost with rain, because the rain needs to go somewhere here in the flat section, which a lot of Brush Prairie is flat. And it comes right off the Hawkinson Highlands and the Hawkinson Hills and down into Brush Prairie. So that water needs to find a place to go. I haven't seen a ton of issues with flooding necessarily, because they've done a great job with the ditches, but China Ditch, always an interesting place to go when you get a lot of rain and just see how much it fills up. I mean, it will definitely envelop a pickup truck. That's how big that ditch is. So you gotta go take a look. But other than that, just lovely animals. There's an alpaca farm, and there is Lugie the llama lives not too far down 152nd from time to time, depending upon which pasture he's put in. So it's a really cool area to live with really amazing people. So that's why a lot of people love to live here. So now that we've talked a little bit about Brush Prairie itself, let's jump in the car and I will take you on a tour of 3 different homes today so you can see what you can get here in Brush Prairie. Welcome. We have just arrived at our first house today. We are touring homes from $719,000 up to $1.25 million in Brush Prairie. And here is number 1. This beautiful home is a 5-bed, 3-bath, just over 2,700 square feet, brand new build by Urban Northwest, and they're asking $719,000 for it. So let me tell you the things I love. First of all, it's in a brand new development, and all of the homes in this development are absolutely stunning. So all your neighbors' houses are beautiful too. That is so amazing. And curb appeal, fabulous. Other things that I like about the interior of this house is when you walk in, super big, tall ceilings. You have those 10-foot ceilings. You have a open living, dining, kitchen area. And in the kitchen, you have just these gorgeous hardwood cabinets in wood tone, along with herringbone backsplash, which is just a great accent for this home. Then when you go upstairs, there is a large master suite, all the bedrooms. You got the laundry upstairs. And in the owner's suite bathroom, oh my goodness, that freestanding tub and the window above it, the light that comes in, it's just so serene and spa-like. Things I like about in the backyard is obviously you have a covered patio back there, a nice good-sized yard, and you're not backing up to any other houses. So beautiful home, beautiful neighborhood, tons of homes being built and available in this neighborhood. So let's jump in the car, drive around so you can see what else is available here. Hi, welcome. We have just arrived at our second home today. We are touring homes in Brush Prairie, Washington from $719,000 up to $1.25 million. And number 2 is down this beautiful long driveway right here. Let me tell you about it. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, just over 2,200 square foot home. It was built in 1995, and they're asking $945,000 for it. And I'm going to tell you why. Number 1, it is because it is on 5.5 acres. Because that's how we do it out here in Brush Prairie. The second reason is you have a lot of outbuildings on those 5.5 acres. So you got this one, there is a little horse barn a little bit right back there that you can see as well. Things I love about this house though is built in the 90s. 90s homes are very solid. And when you walk in, you can tell it has not been updated since it was built, but just waiting for your updates. And so I love the layout of the kitchen. I could totally see repainting those cabinets, adding new hardware, putting up a really cool backsplash in there. Just lots of open space. And then you go upstairs and you've got your bedroom spaces, and it's waiting for someone to come and make it their own and then enjoy 5.5 acres of country living. So now that I've shown you this house, we've talked a little bit about it, let's jump in the car and I'm going to show you the neighborhood and you can see what's available around here. Hey, welcome back. Today we are touring homes in Brush Prairie from $719,000 up to $1.25 billion, and we have just rolled up to number 3. Here it is right behind me. It is a 3-bed, 3-bath, just over 3,300 square feet, built in 1998.
and it has an ADU in the basement, and they are asking only $1.25 million for this. On acreage? Are you kidding me? And a gate and a beautiful view. So let's talk about all the things that I love, even though I've already mentioned a whole bunch of them. So this home is amazing. 3-bed, 3-bath, right on the main level living, absolutely everything. Gorgeous west-facing views. You're gonna have an amazing sunset in this house. Then downstairs, there's a separate entrance for the ADU. There's 2 bedrooms and a kitchen and a living space down there, which is so cool. In the backyard, they have a covered patio where you can stare and watch the sunset. Also, there is a 14-foot deep fishing pond in the back. Are you kidding me? Also, large shop for all of your needs if you want to build anything and park boats or RVs. And obviously, it's gated. Super gorgeous home. Absolutely one of my favorites here in Brush Prairie in the last few months. And so let's jump in the car now, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else is available.
Oh my goodness. I absolutely love the homes here in Brush Prairie. I mean, I'm addicted to the country life because I am a farmer with a wee little real estate problem. So seeing the farmlands and the animals and the beautiful homes and barns, and it's just some of my favorite things. I love driving around this area so much. But the other thing is maybe the country living isn't quite for you, and that's okay. But you still want that country feel. So I absolutely recommend checking out my videos on Battleground. So here's the Battleground vlog, so you can see some houses in that area. But it is an amazing country city, really close by, and you can live in town, have your amenities, but still have that country feel. So maybe that's the one for you. And if you've got questions or want to know more, let me know, reach out. I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. I'm a farmer with that wee little real estate problem. And thank you so much for spending time with me today. Until I see you again.